Hello once again everybody, mEcHjaW coming at you with a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Domination footage on, what is this map called? We'll call it Crash, because I'm an idiot. Again, I'm horrible with map names. I apologize for any lagginess or choppiness you may see ahead of time. I was getting crappy connection all this day. I have two other videos other than this one, and this one just happened to be the smoothest that are like worse, but I still might use them, I don't know. I have a couple things that I want to talk to you about today. I'm using Call of Duty again as a backdrop, and you guys may have some questions. Why are you using machinima post-roll and pre-rolls, and why are you using Call of Duty footage when you haven't really done so in the past? A lot of machinima watchers actually look for that kind of stuff when they're looking for new channels to watch, so I'm trying to get a little bit more exposure by doing something that I like doing, but a little bit more different than what I'm used to, I guess would be the best way to do it. But I want to give you guys a couple things that I want to talk to you about anyways. What I've been thinking of as far as the channel and life in general. Because you guys know that I love to keep you guys updated as much as I can, as often as I can. And it doesn't always happen, but you know, I try and get as much stuff out as I can. So anyways, also in this, I'm using the mEcHjaW assault rifle. It's a quad shot burst rifle. It's freaking fantastic. If you haven't used it yet, I suggest you do so, because in my opinion, it is the best assault rifle in the game. Most accurate, most damage output. It's fantastic. I love it. But anyways, back into what I was talking about. So in February, I will be turning 20 years old. Now this freaks me out. I'm one of those guys that still watches SpongeBob when he can, because I don't know, I've always had like a childish mind, I guess, and in turn it makes it kind of funny to watch me, and you know, it makes me kind of awkward in situations and stuff, but I've always been that kind of guy who just like, I don't know, like acts very childish in a weird way, and I like it and I don't like it, but turning 20 to me seems like the end of the world, which is hilarious because 2012 was supposed to be the end of the world. So I've been a little stressed as far as like certain things, like my job is only scheduling me one day a week, and it's just not paying what I need it to pay. So I'm looking for a new job, but I don't want like a crappy job, which I'm almost positive that I'm going to get into anyways. And I mean, that's fine for now. So I'm really hoping that this YouTube thing kicks off, because I really love making media videos and stuff like that. And honestly, if it never ever makes me any money, I wouldn't care. But now that I'm partnered with machinima, it almost seems like it was destined, you know, like, oh my god, it's happening or something like that. But like, I don't know, it freaks me out a little bit to take a big giant step like that, which I know sounds really silly and it just sounds odd, I guess is what you could say. But I've never had that overall need for a success in my life. I've just kind of gone with the flow. I didn't really care what people thought of me or how successful I could become, I guess. You know, I mean, turning 20 years old and I'm still, you know, kind of coasting, I guess, through it. And I mean, I'm not afraid of hard work or anything like that, but I mean, it's just kind of freaking me out, I guess, to take that next giant step, like a whole 2 decades old. Holy crap. And if I have any older viewers watching this, they're probably like, "You young whippersnapper," but I don't know. I guess it's kind of a normal thing to think about, I guess, but it's just kind of weird. So I mean, that has been going through my head over and over for the past, I don't know, like 2 weeks, and it's making me kind of not. I guess stressed is a good word to say. And I mean, it's not a bad kind of stressed. It's just kind of it's kind of weird. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to work today for the one day that I'm scheduled this week, and that's why yesterday I didn't really get any videos out, because I kind of needed the day off. So I apologize for that yesterday. Today I'm getting this one out, and that's actually probably it, honestly. But tomorrow we'll resume scheduled events like Far Cry 3, a little bit more Scribble Knots, and something else if I can find something else to play. That's another thing too with the job. I can't buy any new games to give to you guys, so it's kind of tossed in the air right now. I've been having kind of a struggling year, start to the year anyways. You know, we had a situation for 2 weeks or so that we only had one car and 4 people needed to get to places, so we were chauffeuring people around for a while, and my car is still broken, so we're trying to get that fixed. It's just been a stressful month so far. Now, as far as the channel goes, I've been trying to reach out to other YouTubers that are a little bit bigger than me. You know, I've been tweeting at them, I send them messages, things like that, just to get my channel a little bit, our channel a little bit more exposure. Things like that really help. Just sending just the randomest message to a YouTuber or something like that for a chance at them saying, wow, you have really good stuff, let me put you on my channel. You know, Freestyle, oh my god, Freestyle, oh my god, he was really awesome in helping me there. You know, he brought in a bunch of you guys to my channel, and I love that about him. You know, he definitely feels the same way I do about YouTube type thing, and he really helped out the channel a lot, and he's continuing to help out the channel a lot. He's getting me a lot of exposure that I would have otherwise not had. So thank you, Freestyle, if and when you watch this. Like that truly helped me out. I'm not even joking. But as far as the channel, you know, I've been trying to get a hold of other YouTubers, trying to get that exposure that the channel sort of needs in a weird way, I guess. And it's tough because a lot of YouTubers kind of keep their channels close to home. They don't like sharing their wealth, I guess you could say, for lack of a better phrase. They don't like sharing their subscribers in a public way like that, I guess. But they don't mind helping either. You just have to have really good stuff out, or you have to get them when they're in the best of moods or whatever. And that's tough to do. You know, Cows and Guns, man, if you're watching this as well, you have been a huge help. He's making me an outro. He's not going to have it animated just yet, and I told him not to. I figured if just a picture would work just fine. That way you guys have a way to find my Twitter, my Facebook, and stuff like that at the end of videos. And that's a huge help. You know, he's giving me actually tips, you know, like asking questions in videos and stuff like that, and that's a huge help as well. Like, any advice is really good. My parents have been giving me a lot of advice as well. They've been super helpful. Like, the gamer themed idea was my dad's idea, my dad and I's idea. We kind of collaborated on that. Retro indie gaming day or week or whatever, however it ends up being in the long run. That was my dad's idea, and then I just went with that as much as I could. I don't have a whole lot of indie games to play or retro games, but I can figure it out as I go. That was bullcrap when I was playing the game, by the way. I can't believe that I died right there. So, like, yeah, I mean, using this Call of Duty footage too is a really good way to get some exposure. You know, a lot of people look for Call of Duty footage, even if it's not the greatest of footage, they still look for it, and it's a good way to get people into the channel and stuff. But that's just, those are just my general ideas. I mean, you know, I can't, and this may sound like a cry for help or something like that, but I can't do it all on my own. So when you guys share the video to Facebook or Twitter or to your favorite YouTubers or something like that, sure, they may not always watch it or anything, but that one time that you do it, you know what I mean, that can bring in a couple hundred people. You don't know until you do it, you know what I mean. You're not spamming your friends on Facebook or anything like that. But you know, when you do share the video and they're like, hey, I really like watching gaming stuff on YouTube, you may have never even known that about your friend, and he ends up subscribing to the channel. So I mean, you don't have to do it all the time. I don't expect you to do it all the time. I don't even expect you to do it once, honestly. Like, if you do, fantastic, you're like my new best friend, but if you don't, then you're still my best friend anyways. So yeah, those are just my general thoughts, I guess, about life and the channel and stuff. Life has been just kind of kicking me in the teeth for the past month, and it's a bit of a hard start to a year, but hopefully right around February, March, things will start picking up. I mean, I've only been partnered with mEcHjaW for like a month now, I think. A little bit over a month, I think, is actually how much it is, or how long it is. And you know, I've seen so much growth already in the channel, and it's a long process, but it's, I don't know, it's just a really fun experience, I guess you could say. As far as mEcHjaW and YouTube, guys, I would never stop making videos, even if, like, you know, something didn't kick off. This part, I'm sorry, it went dark. Even if something didn't kick off, I love making videos for you guys, whether it's 500 of you or 10,000 of you, it doesn't matter. I love making them, and hopefully you guys like watching them. Otherwise, it'd be kind of weird, I guess. I don't know, something. But anyways, wrapping this gameplay off, thank you guys very much for watching. Please visit my channel, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm sounding a little tired because it's kind of early in the morning, but I will talk to you all later. Follow me at mEcHjaW on Twitter and facebook.com/mEcHjaW. Thanks, guys, and bye!